Let's do the charts.
What's
All right.
happening on the charts, Mateo?
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got in a little later this morning, and I had some computer problems, so I did not.
We had technical and personal issues this morning. Sorry, everybody.
Just technical, not so much personal, but
Uh,
you're like, bro, it's okay. Just we all know you need a little help, you know.
use your hair.
That's it. All right, so guys, for those, this is more and more. This is all just looking like a big old bear trap. Big bear trap. I'm sorry, bull trap. Big bull trap.
It's a trap.
Right? Market makers break the range up here, right? And you see, EMA's all coming in. Looks like 50 EMA could be coming in and getting a nice cross on the 200. This is on daily, so these are pretty solid charts. It comes up, gets to 48K. People thinking we're going to get to the 50s, right? Everyone going in long, and they slam the price back down since what, April 5th? Man, it's just been pretty rough. And so, yeah, I mean, the bears are back in town, as they'd say. Because if we look here on the kimono wave, we do have the money flow now in the red. So we had some fun with the money flow in the green. It just couldn't really hold up. So how low will it go is the question. All right. And I think to answer that, you're gonna have
Don't say 28K, Matt. Do not say 28K.
I'm not gonna say 28K.
Okay.
I think it's interesting because it's like we keep getting these higher lows. All right. It just comes down. Wicks here. This was back in January. This was back in February. March was decent. And now in April, what are we going to be really looking at here? I could be seeing it wicking down to this level just because it would make sense. It's like, hey, we're coming down, accumulating these wicks. When you see these like fast movements, these big wicks kind of, that's basically, there's a lot of orders still left on the books there, right? There's money there. So I could totally see the price coming down. Oh yeah, I mean, let's break 40. Why not? It totally can. Right now it was funny. I was reading an outdated article. They're like, Bitcoin needs to hold 42K, and now it definitely did not. So
that's already outdated.
Yeah, that's gone.
Those articles, they're outdated within 5 minutes.
Yeah. So this is the next level I'd be really interested in right here. If it could bounce off of this one and then continue, happy days. This is the one I'd be looking at right here. Around 37K to 36K-ish, right? That's where I'm seeing where we could see a bounce. So we might have a couple days of this before we start really seeing a reversal on the daily, 4 hour, I'm sure looks pretty grim. It sure does. VWAP trending down, money flow down, big red wave. It's there's everything says to me, expect lower prices. Expect lower prices, because one thing that we could, I wouldn't be surprised if price came down, it wicked, bounced up, came here, and then came down again, and we get some sort of like W pattern like that. That's what you'd kind of look for. You do want to see a higher low though on these W's. That's what you'd rather like to see. So maybe it's actually going to take a little bit longer to get out of this, right? Maybe not nearly as fast. So it's like boom, 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 something like that. So give it maybe a couple more waves before we start seeing a trend back up for Bitcoin. And we are down so far today 2%. let's look at some. I mean, everything over here is just losers. Everything's losing. But guess who's the biggest loser? Ape.
Oh boy.
Ape is my biggest loser so far.
Finally, the good correction's coming.
Oh, fine. So you
We're going to
you
zero.
could buy so you could accumulate more at $7.
Yeah,
Is that your goal?
exactly.
Yeah, I mean it's been. I mean, look at this support though. At what, $10 there? Woo-wee. That is definitely a strong support. The thing is with these supports is how, the more times they're tested, the more likely that it's going to break, because what's happening is, it's hitting these price levels. There's just people not selling at that level. But how many times will that happen before it just starts to cave, But we'll see. I mean, this was interesting up here with this. Was this over? No, this was last week, right? This is what, Friday? Oh no, wait. Today's the 11th, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So this was actually yesterday, right? Yeah. 4 hour. Yeah. Sorry, I thought it was on the daily. So yeah, I mean, the weekend was really interesting. Again, when you see these giant green vector candles, that's the market maker going short. All right. They're shorting. So they definitely, right now, they're probably making some profits right here, maybe taking them. So we could be seeing maybe trend up. I mean, we got this vector candle zone right here to take. Sorry, right here. So we could be seeing, what is this, 4 hour? We definitely have a pretty fresh red wave. You do kind of, I'd like to see this. What I would like to see is the wave kind of go like this, and we get an oversold signal here, and we get lower lows, and we get a bullish divergence. That would be a great time to be entering on that one. So going to give Ape some time to see what it's going to do, if it's going to hold that $10 level or not. Yeah, if you look at the daily, whew, yeah, this is a weak pump, just immediately big old pump and dump. Market makers having fun with the ApeCoin here. So yeah, watch out. Don't FOMO in on Ape on the pumps. So just understand that Ape is one of those tokens where it's still so new, and you have so many people out there that are just holding massive amounts of it, and they could dump those whenever they want. So you're going to see these kind of volatilities a lot in these whenever there's a newer coin coming out. And yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see if this $10 holds, because it could. Yeah, we'll see.
Yes.
This is really interesting. In the next few days, what will Ape do? All right.
Ape Watch continues.
Ape Watch.
Almost feel like we now need a Frank Watch, but it's okay. Inside joke. Nobody cares.
Dude, that fucking Frank. I know. Ever since we did cover that, now all I see on Twitter is Frank.
I almost hope we confuse people that are watching this right now, because that's kind of the whole joke, right? Like, you're supposed to be confused.
Yeah.
So if you're confused right now, you're perfectly where you're supposed to be. But yeah, I think when we covered Franks, I think they were around 0.1, and now the floor was 0.1. Now it's like 0.3.
It's like Wazies or Smalls. Yeah. If you just don't know, you just don't know, and just move on with your life. It's okay.
Okay. I will.
Some things in life you just don't need to understand,
Oh, most things I don't. Let's see. Should we check out some?
This is so
NFTs,
sad.
yeah.
I'm just looking at all these sad. Saul. Right.
Yeah. That's a lot.
What comes up must come down. You see this fast momentum up. I say, hey, it could come down just as fast. We do have some more for Sol here, some more vector candle zones to take down here. So I would say, hey, let's look for a bounce somewhere here. That's what I'd be looking for.
Yeah.
This level, pull your fibs. Don't listen to me. This isn't financial advice. I have no idea what I'm doing, but
obviously,
obviously I just call them all, but just
When a guy tells you it might go up or go down, you know he doesn't know anything.
Don't know anything. No, but yeah, I definitely see Sol, has a lot more momentum to go down. No real signs of reasons why the price would be coming up right now. So, yeah, definitely more lower prices for Sol, more lower prices probably for the whole board. But yeah, these is a big dunk day, guys. These are big 9%. 10, like by the end, it'll be interesting to see if we get a lot of these in double-digit percentage losses for today. So keep your shorts on and keep watching the charts.
Keep your eye on the charts, and yeah, that's it. I'm not going to say anything else. I'm not going to give you any other advice besides that.
Nope, it's all going to zero. So buy
to
that.
zero. So that's all you need to know, really, right?